Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Jiva in his dream, he enjoys many things. Charitva, moves about, goes around. Drishtvacha punyancha papancha. Punyaphalam papaphalam. Punyaphalam papaphalam means anukula pratikula. Both favorable, unfavorable experiences. All these things drishtva. This word of the mantra, he only watches them, doesn't undergo. Having seen all of them, he leaves the dream and goes to sleep for a while, then comes back to the dream. I read out, Savayesha etasmin samprasade ratva charitva drustvaiva cha punyam cha papancha punaha pratinyayam. In the same way as he went, means in whatever way he went, the same way he comes. There is no way, but anyway, pratiyoni adravati, he comes back to his original state. Swapnaya eva, his original state of dream, he comes back. Okay. Sayat tatra kinchit pashyati. On this point he says, Mrutyo Rupani Atikramati. Where is that? It is not there. It is in the Bhashya. Okay, I'll read it in the Bhashya only. So, we were discussing yesterday, he crosses the Mrutyoha Rupani. Not only the forms of death, the very death he crosses. Forms of the death means, death is the individuality jiva. The form of the death is various experiences resulting from individuality. Being an individual, you have to go through various experiences. Not only you avoid those pain, pleasure and those various experiences, you transcend even the very individuality. As a jiva, you tentatively avoid sufferings of jiva. Sufferings of jiva is relationship, dependency, both favorable and unfavorable experiences like success and failure, good and bad experiences. These tentatively a person avoids by going to the higher lokas. When you go to Swarga, heaven, or when you go to Brahmaloka, you avoid tentatively these, but the jivatvam is not avoided. Jivatvam means the very individuality as a jivahood is not dropped off. That means the potential death is there. When you go to heaven, you will not die for a long time. Even in Brahmaloka, you have no death. But in Brahmaloka too, you continue to be jiva. Therefore, the jiva is subject to death and birth, so that death and birth may come back again, because he will come back to Manushya Loka again. He may come down to Manushya Loka, he may come down to Swarga Loka, then it comes back. That means jivahood has a potentially death, birth and death. Now, but here you avoid both the forms of death and the very death itself. So, ata namrutyoha atma swabhavatva ashanka. Therefore, mrutyu, death is not the nature of Atma. That is what you discover here. by this statement that having lived in dream various experiences, watching them both anukula, pratikula, favorable, unfavorable, you leave all this and go to sleep. And again you come back to dream. This living in the dream, going to sleep and coming back to dream, this experience, what does it prove? It proves that the jivahood is not natural to you, because the mind and sense organs alone make you jiva. It is your association with mind and body, mind and sense organs make you an individual. So these associations don't accompany you all the time. If they were your nature, they would have remained all the time with you. This is one argument we always use. Whatever is one's nature, you can never get rid of. You can never get rid of it. It is always with you. What is your, just like heat is the nature of fire, therefore heat cannot leave the fire. Heat cannot leave the fire because heat is the very nature of fire. What is one's nature cannot be given up. But what can be given up is not one's nature. Here we are watching dream and deep sleep and coming back to dream in these three conditions. First to dream, going to sleep and coming back to dream. In these things, what remains continuously is your consciousness. That one is conscious in dream. Going to sleep is of course consciousness. Again when you come to dream, you are consciousness. So you take up the body, mind and sense organs and leave them and again assume them. Leave them, assume them only shows that they can be dropped and voluntarily assumed, voluntarily dropped. That means what can be dropped, what can be assumed is extraneous to you. It is not intrinsic to you. Idu tanna swabhavavalla, idu anushangikave, andre horagininda bandidde. So it is extraneous to you, it is not intrinsic to you. In between, I slipped to Kannada, so I should speak in English. I forget seeing them, I come back to, I slip down to Kannada, looking at them. So anyway, ato na mrityuratma swabhavatva ashanka, mrityuschet swabhavaha. If death was the nature of Atma, intrinsic means swabhava. Asya swapnepi kuryat. Asya swapnepi kuryat. See, if mrityu was his nature, he would have become a karta. He would have remained karta. So the karma phalam is the mrityu form of the mrityu rupa. But kartrutvam is the mrityu. So was he karta in dream? He was not. That's what he says. Swapne pikuriyat natu karoti. In swapna, does he do? We are watching the dream after waking up from the dream, not as a one who lives in the dream. Because as I told you in Brahadaranyaka, dream and deep sleep are taken generally from the waking standpoint only. So in the dream one is not karta. Swabhavaschet kriya syat, anirmokshataiva syat. If kriya, consciously doing means being a karta and doing karma. If these were my nature, being karta and doing karma were my nature, I would not be able to give up. I should be continuously doing. Wherever I go, I will be doing only. I cannot get rid of my doing. But here you see, very doing goes away. How goes away? Because it is not me. Where is the question of going away? First, I'll give you an example. When you see the cloud is hiding the sun, is the cloud really hiding the sun? From our side, we are in such a position that for us it looks that the sun is hidden covered by the cloud. You keep watching, after some time, after half an hour, 45 minutes, the cloud moves, because it is the very nature of the cloud. Cloud keeps traveling. Clouds keep moving. The cloud moves here and the sun appears. Now, cloud covering and moving, sun is not at all affected. Sun has neither the cloud covering it nor uncovering it. Both sun doesn't have. It covers and uncovers only our view. So from our standpoint. But sun is unaffected. Sun is free from both. Similarly here, dream, what we discover by watching, by examining the dream is, you are not a karta, there appears to be karta. You are not doing karma, but as if I am doing karma. Like in a drama you act, but can you be attributed of that karma? Can the karma be attributed to you that you have done something, either good or bad? In a drama, a person commits some crime. In a war, he kills somebody. Can you call him a murderer because you killed somebody? He doesn't kill. He only acts as killing. There is no killing on his part. Neither there is doing good work or bad work. They only appear, but they don't happen. That's the difference. In dream, things happen but don't exist. Just as things appear but don't exist, similarly, action also appears but don't exist. When you go by a vehicle, car or bus, you see the trees are also moving. Trees appear to be moving but they don't move. The movement on the part of the trees is only imposed, is adhyastha. The movement, chalanam on the part of the trees is only adhyastha. It is apparent but not real. Trees are not at all moving, they only appear to be moving. Similarly, in dream, I appear to have a body, I appear to go through certain experience, I appear to be walking, but I don't walk. I appear to have a body, but I don't have a body. I appear to be doing good and bad, but I don't do. This is the subtle point one need to understand, that in dream, things appear as if I am an individual, as if I am doing, but actually I am not doing. I am the same Sakshi. Even though appear to be doing, I remain changeless, kutastha. The immovability is my nature. I am immovable. Movement appears. In spite of appearance of movement, I am immovable. Movement appears in time and space. Movement appears on the part of a form. A form moves within time and space. Within time and space, a form moves. But the Sakshi neither has a form nor he is a part of time and space. The witnessing consciousness is not within time and space. Why? Why consciousness is not within dream avastha? Why consciousness is not within avastha? Because consciousness has no form. Consciousness has no form, therefore he is not located in dream. To be located, you should have a form. If you have a form, you are located. If you are located in time and space. Then movement is possible. Activity is possible. So, the form doesn't belong to consciousness. Consciousness is a pure existence without form. So, the pure existence, pure consciousness has neither a form nor a movement based upon the form. Therefore, he is akarta. When he is akarta, he is free from death. It is akarta who is free from death, because he is not subject to any movement. He is formless. That means he is deathless. Formless alone is deathless. Akasha doesn't have a death. Akasha, see, does Akasha do any work? Does Akasha move? Akasha dance? Have you ever seen Akasha dancing? But Nataraja dances. Chidambara, they call him. His form is Chidambara, Chidakasha. Ambara means Akasha. Chit means consciousness. Chidambara means his nature is only consciousness. Chidrupa, but Chidrupa dances. Akasha dances, have you ever seen? Dancing is possible if you have got hands and legs and form, and that too exist in space and time. Akasha is not within Akasha. Akasha itself is the basis for all other forms. Akasha doesn't move. Similarly, you are like an Akasha to the entire dream world. So your consciousness doesn't move. Movement means what? Thoughts. Thoughts appear in consciousness. Consciousness doesn't undergo thoughts. Thought means movement. Thought is a form and movement is called thought. Thought is a one given form and changing the form. Thought has got two characteristics. One is a given form, another is a changing, isn't it? Thought has got a form and it moves, it changes. Consciousness neither has a form nor it changes. Therefore, it is free from death. Thought has got a death. Consciousness is free from death. Therefore, swabhavaschet kriyasyat anirmokshata syat. If form and movement were my nature, there would no liberation would be possible. Liberation, moksha would not be possible. Natu swabhavaha. But it is not my nature because swapne abhavat. In dream I don't have. In dream I don't have. Natu swapne abhavat. The dream means in dream I don't have form, I don't have movement. In dream I don't have means what? In myself, in my real self I don't have. In dream you don't have means what? Dream is myself. In my real self there is neither a form nor there is a movement. Okay. Ato vimokshaya vimoksho asya upapadyate mrityoho punya papabhyam. Nanu jagaritayasya swabhava eva. Next question. Okay, you are showing us the dream and say that you are free from death. So you are showing only dream. Okay, in dream I may be free, but my real life is in waking only. Questioner. My real life is in waking. I am suffering from my samsara. I am suffering from my death in the waking state. You are showing me dream and say, see how you are free from death. Okay, I might be free from death in dream, but what about my waking? Waking, I am here like this. Nanu jagarite asya swabhava eva. Death is the nature of me. Death is my nature in waking state. How can you deny that? Answer. This is the question. To this question, the answer is na buddhyadyupadikrutam hitata. Even in waking, once you have understood that you are free from death, free from the form and movement, then the same nature obtains even in the waking. Because whatever is your nature, you have one nature in dream and another nature in waking. What do you mean by nature? Nature means what is always there. Nature means what is always there. The formless, pure existence, consciousness is your nature. That wherever, in whatever state, state means in whatever angle you look at. There are no states, in fact. Waking, dream, deep sleep are not states of Atma. They are the three appearances of Atma, not this. Waking, dream and deep sleep are not the states of Atma. They are the three ways Atma appears to a Adhyastha standpoint. They are the three ways Atma appears to the other standpoint, not to himself. The way Atma appears is called a state. In Vedanta, state doesn't mean, state means a condition. But Atma doesn't have any condition, either spatial condition or temporal condition. Temporal means in time. Spatial means in Akasha. Akashagata atava Kalagata. Kalagata is temporal, Akashagata is spatial. So neither spatial nor temporal. State is a tentative condition. Atma doesn't have a condition because it is free from any condition. Therefore, If you discover that you are free from karma, kartrutvam, you are the pure consciousness, immobile. Why immobile? Because all pervasive. An infinite cannot be moved. A finite can be moved from point to point. How can the infinite be moved? So the infinite consciousness cannot be moved because movement is a meaningless. Therefore, once you understand that you are immobile, you are nirvikalpa, nirvikara in swapna, it is not a particular condition. You discover in dream that you are changeless. See, in discover in dream you are changeless. It doesn't mean you are changeless only in dream. Dream is only a state of examination. It is not a state of your existence. See the difference. You examine the dream and discover the Atma which exists in all the states. You discover the Atma's nature, original nature, not a conditional nature in dream. By examining the dream, you don't understand Atma limited to dream alone. By examining the dream, you understand the Atma's original nature free from all states. Free from all states. There is no light here. It is darkness. I want to show you. So you are unable to see. Okay, I'll show you. I'll take it to outside. I'll take you to outside where there is a good floodlight and show you. Now I understand. After again I bring back to you to this dark room, what do you say? I saw a thing there only, you say that? The thing is there only or it is here also the same? You have seen the very nature of it wherever it is. I have taken you outside because there is sufficient light to see, that's all. It doesn't mean the thing is it is a pen only there and not inside there, it is not pen. Wherever you take it is a pen only. Therefore, you examine the dream to discover the ever-existing Atma. Dream is only examining state but not existing state. Atma is not confined to dream alone. What it ever exists is understood by examining the dream. Therefore, dream you only examine. As a result of examination, you come to understand the Atma. Atma itself is not confined to dream, it is in all three. Means it is underlying all the three states. Therefore, the pure consciousness is the nature of Atma. It is free from mrityu, free from death. It is free from individuality in dream, waking and deep sleep, all the three states. Therefore, he says, buddhyadyupadi krutam hitat. The individuality is due to sense organs, body and mind. Tacha pratipaditam sadrishyat. And he says that individuality, that I am thinking, that I am acting, that I am an individual is purely imposition. Dhyayati iva lelayati iva. In the examination of waking state, this mantra was referred to, what is that? Dhyayati iva lelayati iva. He moves as it were. He thinks as it were. All this is due to association with the mind, not on him, in himself. Tasmat ekantenaiva swapne mrityurupa atikramanat na swabhavikatvam. Therefore, he crosses death. He transcends death in his nature. So the transcendence, his transcendence is his nature, not of a dream state alone. Okay, tatra. Charitva iti charanaphalam ashramapalabhya tata sampra. You know, his word meaning he is explaining. I'll just skip that. Word meanings we have already done. Anubhavottara kalam punah pratinyoyam yatha nyayam yathagatam nischita anyayaha. Okay. Pratiyoni yathasthanam swapnasthanaddi sushuptam pratipannassan yathasthanameva punaragacchati pratiyoni swapnayaiva. This is over. Now next question. Nanu swapne nakaroti punyapape tayo phalameva pashyati iti katham avagamyate. How do you say swapne nakaroti punyapape? that he doesn't really perform karma. He only knows them. He only assumes but doesn't become. See, assumption is different from becoming. Appear but not become. In dream you appear to be there. That means, what is the difference between appearing and becoming? When you appear to be doing, you are not doing, you are only watching. You are aware that you are a sakshi. When there is appearance, you are not really working, you are only sakshi. Appearance is there. But when you become karta, you really feel that you are doing and you are experiencing. That's the difference. So here, swapne nakaroti punya pape. In swapna, he doesn't do punya papa. Phalameva pashyati. He doesn't do really punya papa. He only appears to be doing and watching the experiences. Yatha jagarate tatha karotyeva swapnepi. But in waking he is doing and undergoing experiences and doing karma. Just when he is doing karma, undergoing experiences in waking, same is the dream, questioner says. Questioner asks, same is the dream. Answer is no. Ayatkinchit tatra swapne pashyati punya papa phalam, because whatever he sees in the dream, he only sees but not undergoes. See, seeing, undergoing, there is a difference. He sees but doesn't undergo, because ananvagataha, next word in the mantra, sayat tatra kinchit pashyati ananvagatastena bhavati. Whoever simply witnesses, he is not touched by it. Whoever witnesses, yatra kinchit pashyati, simply witnesses, ananvagataha, untouched by it. That is the logic here. One who sees but not undergo. That contrast is not undergoes, he sees. So similarly here, punya papa phalam ananvagataha, ananubaddaha. Ananvagata means untouched by it. Untouched by means it is not his nature, neither he carries with it, nor he undergoes, nor carries with it, nor he really becomes. Neither really becomes, nor undergoes, nor carries with it. None of them. They all appear and go away. Cloud comes and goes. It doesn't stick to you. Smoke comes and goes. It doesn't stick to the sky. Cloud comes and goes. It doesn't stick to the sky. Smoke also comes and goes. It doesn't stick to the sky. Or even mirror. In mirror, the things appear, reflections, and go away. They don't stick to the mirror. I think mirror is the best example. In the mirror, things appear and go. Mirror is the witness. The things that appear within the mirror, all the reflections that appear within the mirror, don't touch the mirror. But if they don't touch the mirror, do they exist outside mirror? Jnani's understanding will be like this. Does Jnani see the world or not? Jnani is like a mirror. World is like reflected forms. The reflections in the mirror, reflections are like the world. Jnani is like a mirror. So the reflections are not outside mirror. So world is not outside Jnani. Neither they touch Jnani nor they exist outside Jnani. A reflection neither touches the mirror nor exists outside the mirror. Neither they touch the mirror nor exist outside the mirror. They only appear, have no existence. Similarly, world and his body, mind and sense organs are within Jnani. Neither they exist outside him. If they are not outside, if they are within, then do they touch him? Touch means, does he undergo them? He doesn't undergo. From his standpoint, they don't exist. From the standpoint of mirror, reflections don't exist. Don't exist means don't touch at all, it's nothing. So from the standpoint of mirror, reflections don't touch him. So reflections appear as it were, Neither they exist in the mirror nor they exist outside the mirror. So the reflection as an object, does it exist in mirror or outside mirror? As a thing, it exists neither in the mirror nor outside mirror. Allave, neither within the mirror nor outside mirror. It only appears, it has no existence at all. That's why we say it is mithya. Mithya means has no existence of its own. It appears but doesn't exist. Reflection is neither in the mirror nor outside mirror. But it only appears. But during its appearance, does it touch the mirror? Means, does the mirror get affected? No. Why? Because from the mirror standpoint, it doesn't exist. This is the Jnani's understanding. Similarly, his body, mind, sense organs and the entire avastha appear in him. Neither they are outside him, nor within in him, nor they touch him. If you try to touch it, they don't exist. Like in mirror, you try to touch, you don't find any. Touch it doesn't exist at all. It appears, but you touch it, doesn't exist. Similarly, all this appears in him alone, that's what he says. Ananvagataha. Ananvagata means untouched, means asangaha. Ananvagata means asangaha. Asanga means untouched, uninvolved, unaffected, or in other words, sakshi. Ananvagatastena bhavati yadihi swapne krutameva tena syat tena anubhadyeta. If in dream he has really done the things, this is what one has to do manana. In meditation, concentration, in observation, what do you do in Vedanta Vichara? Just like consciousness is like a mirror, the world and the body, mind and sense organs are like the reflections in the mirror. See, my own body, my mind, my sense organs are like the reflections appearing in the mirror. They don't touch the consciousness. Consciousness remains ever untouched. If they have really touched him, then he would be stuck. He would be stuck to them, and wherever he goes, they will come with him. Wherever he goes, body will go with him. Does the body go with him? Does the mind go with him? Do the sense organs go with Atma? Go with Atma means, do sense organs all the time exist in the consciousness? With consciousness? They don't exist. Like in mirror, whichever object is brought, it reflects. Suppose it were not reflection, it is like a camera. Camera takes a photograph. It is not like mirror. Camera, when you click a camera, it takes a photograph. Once a photograph falls on the screen, now you can't erase it. You try another picture, it won't take. It won't come. If the reflection in the mirror was like a camera picture, sticking to the mirror, wherever you take the mirror, whoever has seen the first mirror, whoever person has seen the mirror, his face alone will appear, isn't it? First person, he has opened the pack of the mirror and saw, his face is false on it. That's all. If you see and you won't see your face, my face alone you will see wherever you go, isn't it? If the face was really in the mirror, whoever sees, he will see the first person's face only. But why do you see your face? Whoever sees, you will see your face alone. That means mirror doesn't carry anybody's face. Even when you are seeing also, it doesn't carry. That similar thing is here. In the dream, swapne krutameva syat. If in dream, this Shankaracharya is explaining much more details. Ayyo, 1, 2, 3 pages he is explaining the same point. Mantra is finished, but his own additional explanation means his implication of the mantra he is taking out. By contemplating on the mantra, all these implications are implied from it. So, yadihi swapne krutameva tena syat. If he had really done any action, then swapnaduttitopi, even if he comes out of dream, goes to sleep, there also it should come. If he goes to waking, there also it should come. But it doesn't come. It doesn't come. Ananvagatasya. Nachatal loke swapnakruta karmana ananvagatatva prasiddhi. And nobody ever says that after waking from dream, do you carry those karmas into the other world? You can't carry. And come on, let us watch our own experiences, let everybody experiences. Do you feel a doer of that karma which you have done in dream? For example, he is nahi swapna krutena agasa. In swapna you have committed a crime. Agas means a papa. Agaha is papa. In Sanskrit word agaha is a papa, one crime. You have committed a theft. And once you wake up, do you feel guilty that, oh, I have stolen something, or I have robbed somebody's property? Do you feel guilty? Or after you wake up, does the police come to you, hey, you have committed the theft, now we will arrest you? And what do you say that? Yes, true, what you say is true, I have arrested, but I didn't know that it will reach you. And he says, whatever you have dreamt, we will know, you have committed the theft, therefore we will arrest you. Do the society treat you as a doer of those karma? Does the society treat you as a doer of that karma? Nor do you feel guilty that you have committed such a crime? Neither you feel guilty, nor they treat you as a criminal. Why? Because Shankaracharya, nahi swapna krutena agasa agaskarinam atmanam manyate kaschit. Nobody considers that I have committed that crime. I am a criminal. Agaskarinam, criminal. Nobody considers himself as a criminal for the crime in the dream. Because nacha swapnadrishaha agashritva lokaha tam garhati. Same thing. Nor the society condemns you, criticizes you. Nacha swapnadrishaha agaha. So whatever crime you have committed in the dream, after waking up, neither you feel guilty, nor the society blames you, condemns you. You are such a fellow, we thought you are a good person, you have committed such a crime in the dream. Do the society condemn you, blame you, try to punish you, or try to boycott you? We don't want to be associated with such a criminal like you. We don't want to be your friend. We don't come to your house if you invite for any function. Nor we shall invite you. In India, we have got a boycotting system. We had in those days. That was a simple system. Instead of big punishment, nowadays everything legal, jail. In those days, jail was very little. Most of them, these social problems, they would deal on their only. Other people will boycott them. Therefore, being afraid of it, he will come on the track. He will come on the line. Next time, he will apologize and he will compensate, and next time he will not do. I think that was a simple thing, easy thing. He will compensate or pay some money, and then next time he will not do and apologize, I will not do, and so on. Nowadays, for every small thing, jail, for everything, jail. I think they are making over criminals. They are making the society criminal only. But too much, this modern system, I don't know how they do. We didn't have jails at all. Jails were very rarest. So, nacha swapnadrishaha agaha shrutva. Lokahatam garhati pariharati va. Garhati condemns. Pariharati avoids, boycotts. Ato, they don't do. Neither the society treats you as a criminal, nor you feel guilty. Why? Because the dream was only appearance, not doing. This you have to watch. If once you discover I am not a doer, I am not a karta, you are instantly free, you are become sakshi. Similarly, in waking to I am not a doer. This waking world, whatever you are doing, I tell you, this is very important thing we have to, whatever you have done so far, or you are doing it, none of them you have done at all. You are not a doer anything. Even in waking state, you are not a doer. You are not a doer of good and bad, neither of good nor of a bad. Nobody has done anything, nor we are doing now. You imagine that you are doing, but nobody has done anything. They are only imagining that, just as you imagine in dream, you are imagining here. This is an exact imagination. No difference at all. It is just like a dream. It is exactly dream. That I am sitting here, you have left your home and you came here, you are sitting here, you are listening to, all this is a dream going on, all this is a thought. All this is an imagination that the thing is happening. After some time you recall, it's only a thought. Have I done? Have I done really? Have I gone to Karyalaya, seated in the chair and listened to all that? It is only a thought. Thought alone remains. You have not done anything. Thought alone remains. So if that you understand, then you are free. You are the same Sakshi anywhere, whether in waking, dream and deep sleep, you are all the time Sakshi. Therefore, Ato ananvagataha eva tena bhavati. There only you remain untouched by it. Tasmat swapne kurvanniva upalabhyate. In swapna you appear to be doing. Natu kriya asti. There is no kriya. There is no action. You appear, there is no act. You appear to be working. You appear to be doing, but there is no act. It's only appearance, not like a tree moves, appear to be moving, but there is no movement. See, it's very interesting. Tree appears to be moving, there is no movement. A reflection form appears in the mirror, but it is not there. A room appears to be there. There is a door. Inside the door somebody is there, and in the chair he is sitting. You touch, neither the door nor the person nor nothing is there. It's just appearance. Similarly here, tasmat swapne kurvanniva upalabhyate. This is very important. A Vedantin should see even this waking is a dream. This is what is real meditation. If you take waking world seriously, I have got responsibilities at home, no, I have got a work and Vedanta, I will listen later. If you take Vedanta is one of the duties, one of the works, and you have got many other worldly responsibilities, worldly activity, and then you are only samsari. Even world is also same, as if you are acting, you are doing, all this is only drama going on. All this is only dream. All this you are so important, most important is also dream only. Most important work in my life also is dream. Your relatives, all these people are only dream only. Nobody is relative, nobody exists there. After 2 minutes, what happens? What does the world exist? Close your eyes, there is no world. It only appearance. What you call waking is only dream only. Waking is also dream. Therefore, natu kriya asti, there is no kriya. There is no actual events occurring. Uteva stribis saha moda manaha iti shloka vukta akhyatarascha swapnasya sahaiva shabdena achakshata. One more thing. As I told you, Shankaracharya's common sense. He takes a lot of experiences of common man's life only. People, those who go to dream, those who experience a dream after waking up, how do you report it to others? Akhyataraha. Akhyataraha means those who report. Generally in childhood, when we wake up, whatever dreams we have, we would tell your mother and then other brothers and sisters we tell. How do you narrate? Akhyataraha means narration. How do you narrate the dream? Akhyataraha, how do you explain? Narration. Innobbarige heltivi nodi. How do you narrate the dream? I don't know, I don't know how to explain in English, but in our Indian languages we say, as if we have seen, nanalli hogiddanante, hige heluttiddವಿ. We would say like that. Oh, see, it seems I have gone there. It seems I have talked to somebody. It seems I have taken something. As we narrate, I have done, nobody says. I have done, I have gone, I have seen. I have done as it were. As if I have done, as if I have seen, as if I have, all these things, as if you have done. Iva, in Sanskrit word iva. Nanu hogiddanante, in Kannada we say like that. Nanu hogiddanante, nanadu tagondanante, nanu avarige kottanante, as if I have given to somebody, as if I have taken somebody, as if you had. While you are narrating your dream to somebody after waking up, as if, why do you add that as if? That's what Shankaracharya is asking. The narrator, one who narrates the dream to your friend, how does he say, I have done? He doesn't say. I have stolen property, he doesn't say. As if I have stolen, as if it seems I have stolen. Why do you say it seems I have stolen, as if I have stolen? Because it's only seeming only, no doing. See, common man's experience also proves that it is only appearance, not the reality. As I told you, Shankaracharya's common sense, his strength is anubhava and common sense. Not this of modern logic and all. People say Shankaracharya, as yesterday elaborately explained, wasted a lot of time on this. It's not a great logician. It's a common man's experience and a universal anubhavas. Universal anubhava. Therefore, akyatarascha swapnasya saha iva shabdena achakshate. Iva shabdena saha. Along with the word iva, for every sentence he adds iva. Iva in Sanskrit means as if. As if I have done, as if I have gone, it seems I have gone, it seems I have done. So it seems or as if these words you add with each sentence. What does they mean? Why should you add that? This is Shankaracharya questioning. You watch your own mind. Oh, it shows that it is only appearance, not real. That's all. Therefore, hastino adya ghati kruta dhavanti va maya drishta. One more example. Hastinaha, the elephant in his dream, Hastinaha, many elephants. I think Shankaracharya was a Keralite, so there are many elephants in Kerala. Therefore, he always gives of an elephant example only. Because in Kerala there are plenty of elephants. Most of the time they give elephant example only. I think other Bhamatikara is a Sureshwaracharya, they are all North Indians. I think there are no elephants in North India much. So you don't find elephant example much. You find elephant example only in Shankaras. Because a lot of elephants he must have seen in his younger days. So Hastino adya ghati krutaha. Many elephants together. They form a group. As a group they are coming, dhavantiva, as if they are running towards me. Iva, the word he adds. See, all many elephants together as a group, what you call it, group, they call some particular group, herd of elephants. H-E-R-D in English, herd of elephants. A herd of elephants is running towards me as if he adds, as if they were running towards me. But neither elephant nor running towards me. But as if, that only shows it is only appearance, not real. So, dhavantiva maya drishta iti ato natasya kartrutvam. Therefore, there is no real action. There is no real event. Katham punastasya kartrutvam iti karyakarana murtai samshlesho murtasya. Ek explanation. I already gave you. Oh, if I keep on explaining every sentence of Bhashya, I think time may not be enough. Yeah, we can do. Two mantras there is nothing. Next to two mantras there is nothing much explanation. We can just pass through fast. So this mantra, I'll say these 2-3 sentences. A murta, karyakaranayir murtaihi samshlesho murtasya. A connection happens between one form with another form. An object having a form. A space cannot be connected because space has no form. A hand cannot see a form, neither a formless can be connected with another formless. A formless cannot be connected with another formless one. Nor a form can be connected with formless. Can you connect the hand with sky, with Akasha? Hand cannot touch the Akasha, hit the Akasha. Can you hit it? Try to hit with a fist forcibly. Nothing happened. So a formed object cannot hit a formless one. A formless cannot hit the formless. Only form can be connected with form, ultimately. Isn't it? So, karyakaranaihi murtaihi samshlesho murtasya. Murta means a form. Murti we call in Sanskrit, Murti, Krishna Murti. In fact, people have a name. Ram Murti, Krishna Murti. I don't know, here in Andhra, people have Rama Murti, Krishna Murti. They have such names. Rama Murti means an idol, an image, a form. Krishna Murti, Ram Murti, like that. So therefore, Murta means having a form. A thing having a form can be connected to another thing having a form. Murtaihi murtasya samshleshaha, samshlesha connection. Bhavati. Natu kriya hetur drishtaha. Nahi amurtaha kaschit kriyavan drishyate. But amurta, formless, cannot be connected to any kriya. A formless cannot act, cannot move, cannot receive, cannot give. Can Akasha give something or take something or move something? If you want to talk to Akasha, he says, I don't want to talk to you, and go away. Does Akasha go away? If it doesn't go away, you talk to Akasha, does it listen? It doesn't listen. Because Akasha doesn't have ears, it won't listen. So, He says, Nahi amurtaha kaschit kriyavan drishyate. No formless thing is ever seen to be acting. Amurtascha Atma. Atma is amurta. Amurta means what? Atma is not what you think of. Atma is not amurta. No, Atma is amurta, sorry. Atma is amurta. Atma is formless. Atma is formless means, how do you understand? Yes, I understood Atma is formless. No, you can't understand. Because Murta is what you can think of. Atma is Amurta means what you cannot think of is Atma. If you think, that's not Atma. One who thinks, the thought appears to whom? The consciousness in which thought appears, that is Atma. Thought you think is not Atma. If you think of, see, Atma is like this, Atma is like this, more and more you think, none of them, that thought is Atma. If you think that is not Atma, that is a problem. If you think of it, it is not Atma. But all this thinking is going on in which substratum, in which sakshi, that is Atma. Amurtascha Atma, ato asangaha. Atma is asanga, untouched. Yasmacha asangayam purushaha tasa ananvagatastena swapnadrishtena atayeva na kriyakartrutvamasya kathanchidava. Same thing he is giving conclusion. Karyakarana samshleshena hi kartrutvam syat nacha samshleshaha sango asyasti yato asango hyayam purushaha. Therefore asango hyayam purushaha. Last sentence. Ananvagatastena bhavati. Mantra I am reading. Asango hyayam purushaha. Therefore ayam purushaha, this Atma is asangaha. By his, just a minute, by his very nature he is asanga. Evametad Yajnavalkya. Okay, he says, okay, teach me again, teach me more. What you have told, I have understood partly, but the liberation is not complete, therefore teach me more. He says, I'll give you 1,000 cows. Yajnavalkya says, you see, I am not supposed to take this. In fact, that is the right way. You are not supposed to take any dakshina until the understanding is complete. Until the teaching is complete, you are not, even if he offers, you are not supposed to take. But these days, first you receive the payment and later we will teach. This is the modern culture. First you receive the payment, you have to register and pay everything and then come we will teach you. But in our traditionally, even doctors also, doctors would not take money. First you treat. If you are well, then only they will receive payment. If you are not cured, they will not receive payment. That was in my childhood. Whichever doctor we would call him, he would, in the first day, if you offer him something, he would refuse. Even if you offer, he will not take. He would not take. He says, first let the treatment be over. He will come again and again, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 1 month, 2 months. After 2 or 3 months, when the treatment is complete, you are healthy, then you offer him, he will take happily and go. If suppose it is not cured, he will not take. He will not take because it is unjust on my part to take when my treatment has not become successful. If it has not healed you, I will not take. But nowadays, you see the testing, unnecessary testing, so many things they write, take so much of money, and they know that it cannot be cured, yet they will offer you. Yet they won't take money. They know it cannot be cured and nothing will happen, yet they offer. Because this is money is important, not the real effect. So here he says, Yajnavalkya, Janaka offers 1,000 cows. Yajnavalkya says, my father would tell me, my Guruji would tell me, I am not supposed to take unless you have really understood the truth. Therefore, I won't take it, leave it there. I won't take it. How many times he offers? He says, no, I won't take. I won't take. Last, when he understood, yes, I am Brahma. Now I am free, I am deathless, fearless. Now I offer you. Not only I offer you my 1,000 cows, I offer my kingdom and myself, entire thing to you. So at the end he says, I am totally understood. Only after understanding the truth alone, they are supposed to give and these people are supposed to take. Not supposed to take beforehand. But anyway, that has become very, very wrong culture, but we have developed, unfortunately. Ata urdhvam vimokshaya iva bruhi. Okay, next mantra. Tatra sangoyam purushaha. As I told you, these three states he keeps moving from one to other. First we told from dream he goes to sleep and comes back to dream. The next mantra you see. Savayetasmin swapne charitva. Now, another thing is, again in dream he enjoys ratva, charitva goes around, drishtvaivacha punyancha papancha. In dream, all pain and pleasure, good and bad experiences, he just witnesses them, then leaves the entire dream and comes to waking, buddhanta. Earlier, from dream he goes to sleep and comes back to dream, in the earlier mantra. This mantra, having experienced the dream, he comes to waking. Okay. Idea is, from one state to another, there is no attachment. So, yat tatra kinchit pashyati ananvagatastena bhavati. Whatever he sees in dream is untouched by it. Asangohi ayam purushaha. Again he offers 1,000 cows. Again Yajnavalkya refuses. In Mahabharata, Sri Krishna says, he comes as a messenger, as an ambassador on behalf of Pandavas, comes to Duryodhana. And 3 days traveling from Hastinapura, I think from long distance, from that distance he comes there. After coming, first day as soon as he comes, he says, I have arrived. I have come on behalf of Pandavas to talk to you. Just he meets them. Then Duryodhana offers him, he says, I'll give you a big palace building, you stay here and take food with us. Sri Krishna says, no, I won't do. I am going to stay with Vidura, not you. I will stay with Vidura, not with you. For that he says, why do you refuse to receive my hospitality? Why do you refuse my atityam hospitality? Why do you refuse my hospitality? He says 2 things. A person takes food of somebody for 2 reasons. One is, if he is very hungry and he has no other way. If he is hungry and there is no other way, so helplessly he has to take food. Whoever gives, even if enemy gives, he has to take. Because there is no food. He is very hungry. Second reason is, if he offers out of love, you can accept. Arjuna, Sri Krishna says, I am not so hungry now that I will accept your food. Second reason is, you are not offering with love, I know, therefore I won't take it. Openly Krishna told, you are not offering it with love, therefore I won't take it. I shall stay with Vidura. In Shastra, there are various acharas. In various contexts, how a person is supposed to behave, all that is stated. So anyway, so therefore Yajnavalkya, he says, I refuse, I won't take it now. You first become jnani, until then I won't accept anything. Yatha sau swapneya sangatvat swapna sangajair doshair jagarite pratyagato nalipyate evam jagarita sangajair doshair nalipyate eva buddhante. Just as the dream appearances, you are not having witnessed all the dream appearances, when you leave the dream and come to waking, you are not touched by dream appearances, you are only witness of them. You are not touched by the dream appearances. Similarly, waking appearances also don't touch you, that you have to say in the next mantra, 17th. So 2 mantras you have finished in 2 minutes. So go to the next mantra. Sava etasmin buddhante ratva charitva. Even the waking objects also. People think that waking is different. Dream objects are only appearances. Dream events are only appearances. Therefore, however length of time we remain in dream, when you come out of dream, nothing sticks to you. All of them you shake off and come away. But whereas waking? But waking sticks to you. Because does waking? does waking events and objects stick to you? That let us see. He says, Savayetasmin buddhante ratva charitva. Even in waking you enjoy and move around and you witness all the good and bad. When you leave the waking, do you carry them? Just as when you leave the dream and come away, nothing sticks to you, you don't carry anything. Do the waking things stick to you and do you carry them into dream? No. Then what difference is there? Waking is also as much as the dream only. Whatever way you look at the dream, the same way is the waking. Is there any difference? We give too much of importance to waking events. Don't take waking events seriously, good or bad. Whether good or bad, yes, they happen. You see how children play, good and bad, they break them, hold them, there is everything, they just forget and go away. Even mother has to worry, oh, my baby has broken this watch, my baby has torn this book. Baby is not worried. It tears the book and breaks the watch and goes away. Because for baby, waking state is like a dream only. Isn't it? It doesn't take seriously. Anything happens, just take it and over. Things are over. Hey, you broke this, you show it to the baby. Baby doesn't say anything. You take it again, once more breaks. That's you break once again. So just as a baby takes waking events as just appearances, similarly, it's just appearances. None of them are serious events because they don't stick to you. You don't carry them. They remain untouched. Means they don't stick to you. That's the only right way. They don't stick to you. You remain untouched. Just as you were a witness of a dream, you are witness of a waking. Therefore, waking is also dream and you are the same witness. Therefore, you can't say dream is an appearance, waking is real. No, that's wrong. Waking is appearance, dream is appearance, both are appearances. That's all. Both are simply appearances. So, prati swapnantayaiva, he says, drishtvaiva. I don't read the detail, just give you one or two. In waking, you only drishtva, witnessed the appearances. You have only witnessed the appearances. Therefore, you are not influenced by them. Witness the appearances. Atmanaiva Jyotishaste ityadina, all that earlier word. Na swatah kartrutvam tata. Idalla already we have stated just now. Dhyayativa lelayativa. बुद्ध्याद्युपाधिकृतमेव न स्वत इह तु परमार्थापेक्षया उपाधि निरपेक्ष उच्यते दृष्ट्वैव पुण्यंच पापंच नच्च same is only repeating the words. Anaditvat is quoting Gita shloka also. Gita also says the same thing. Anaditvat nirgunatvat paramatmayam avyayah sharirasthopi kaunteya nakaroti nalipyate. Even if he appears to be in the body, neither he is in the body, nor he acts, nor he is touched by it. He remains like a dream alone. All this is dream. Okay. Sahasradhanam, again 1000. He says, I won't take. Buddhante kritena swapnantam katas samprasanno asambaddho bhavati stainyadi karya adarshana. This example I have already told you. The stealing in the dream, that example he gives. So now coming to the next mantra. 18th mantra, last. With this last mantra, dream is over. Tomorrow we'll talk of deep sleep. Okay, one mantra is there, 2 minutes. Tomorrow we start with deep sleep. Tadyata mahamatsyaha, just as a big fish, means dolphins. Dolphin, Timingala we call in Sanskrit and Indian languages. Kannada Timingala? Timingala is a huge fish, like a dolphin is called Timingalam. And Telugu we call Timingalam, probably Kannada also same, Timingalam. So Tadyata mahamatsyaha. Mahamatsya means is as big as a ship. It is a huge one, is probably bigger than a ship. It can fight with ship, it can throw the ship down. It is such a big one, like a bhima, bhima's one. Tadyata mahamatsya ubhe kule anusancharat. Just as a big fish moves from one shore of the river to another shore of the river. River is flowing. From this end to that end it moves. Purvamcha aparancha evamevayam purushaha etavubhav antau anusancharati swapnantancha buddhantancha. Similarly, like a big dolphin, a big fish, who is that? Sakshi. Sakshi moves through the dream, nothing happens. Moves through the waking, nothing happens. Waking and dream are simple appearances. He remains what he is. That's all. Therefore, over. Mantra is over. Atracha sthanatraya anusancharena. A general comment of all the three states. In all the three states, what we understand is, you are not a karta, you are not doing anything, nor you are affected by the results of karma. Neither you are a doer, nor you are doing anything, nor you are affected by any karmas. You are only witness of them. Swato nayam samsara dharmavan upadhi nimittameva. It is due to your identification. You are looking at yourself through the mind, through the body. Why do you have to look at through yourself through the body? Because that's how the world says. World always, if you don't identify with the body, they will say, hey, how are you looking at? See, you have not dressed up well, you have not combed well, you have not decorated yourself well. See how you are looking at. Even if you don't care that I am not the body, I don't care for the body, they remind you, hey, how are you looking? Do well. That means they identify you through the body. Even if you don't identify, they identify you through the body. That is the problem. Therefore, upadhi nimittameva. That means they look at you through the body. A person does some mistake. Mistake is over, you have learnt, oh my God, I should not have done it. You feel very bad that, oh, I have done a mistake. Now next time you will be careful because you have learnt from the mistake. Now you feel that hereafter I will not do. You have determined firmly that because you feel very badly, you feel very guilty. Now this has really touched your heart, moved your heart. You feel very bad, and hereafter you have decided that hereafter you will not do it. But what does the society? They will see you from the old event only. The event passed, but they see you. Oh, we know what you are. You have done that. That I have done it long before it is over now. I have come out of it. From the very mistake, I have learnt it. Now I am no more the same person. I am not the same person who has committed that earlier mistake. From the very mistake I have learnt, after the mistake I am a different person. I have changed. But will they recognize you? They will see you from the old mistake only. Because people see you from the past. Based upon the past alone. Past is over. I have given up. I am not the same person. At the time of committing the crime, whatever I was, that my state of me, that condition, that mind, all that I have given up. I am totally different person. I am not the same. But people see you through that. This is called adhyasa. You see a person through that event, though you have crossed the event. You have moved away from the event. You have moved away from that thinking. Those ideas, that old thinking. A person has been a communist. And he lived for some time, and later he got fed up with the communist behavior and all that. They themselves are more problematic people. Then he declared that no, he criticized for some time. Then later he told that why criticizing them? I leave my communism, all communist friends, I don't want all this thing. Then he left it totally. He told, yes, hereafter don't treat me, I am no more a communist, I am not. I just left everything and come out of it. Now, but what people say, he's a communist, he's a communist. Then he gets irritated. I am not, I was not, I am not now. Now I am not, I left all. But people see you from the past only. This is called adhyasa. We also look at ourselves through certain events which we are not. Through the external world, external body. Body is external to you. Sense organs are external to you. Mind is external to you. External events are external to you. They are not intrinsic to Atma. But we look at ourselves. Even if others don't do, we do them. Either others do or we do, both together. They also do adhyasa, you also do adhyasa, then remain in the adhyasa. So neither look through others, nor yourself look through your body, mind and sense organ. Whatever you have done, good and bad, all that is like a dream, it's an appearance. Atma is ever pure. Your consciousness is untouched. This is what meditation. In meditation, what you do is that old thinking of still identifying yourself as an individual and doer, living in a state, none of them are true. You are totally untouched by it. You are pure consciousness, infinite consciousness. That's what you have to see. Therefore, upadinimittameva tvamasya samsaritvam avidyaya adhyaropitam. This is it. It is wrongly identified. It is imposed upon you. Yasmat jagarite sasanga samrityu sakaryakarana sangat upalakshate avidyaya. Even in waking, it is due to imposition. Wrongly taking. You think that you are an individual working and undergoing. In dream also same. Sushupte punas samprasanno asango bhavati ityasangatapi drishyate. In sleep, of course, you are not touched by anything, because all of them you give up, you have nothing. Therefore, eka vakyataya upasamhriyamanam phalam nitya mukta. Therefore, this ultimately, examining these three states in the four mantra, 15th to 18th, in these four mantras, by examining the three states, you understand that you are nitya mukta atma. You are eternally free, eternally consciousness, eternally untouched. Okay? These four mantras we have finished. 19th mantra talks of Sushupti. We'll see tomorrow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sushupti also, number of mantras are there. But anyway, we have time, 2 or 3 days. In between, he discusses about avidya, what is ignorance, and Sushupti again. And Sushupti, there are many mantras, 5, 6 mantras. We'll discuss. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.